and welcome back to another episode of the podcast.
I did not know we were starting. Okay.
No, my God, guys. I look over and Areli's eyes, did you see her eyes? She was just like, oh shit, we're ready. She's sipping her coffee, guys. So we're going to just go ahead and do the intro of who we have today, and then we'll go into like our actual intro. So today we are joined by my lovely best friend, Areli Espinoza. Say hello.
Oh, hello.
They've asked about you since the last time. It's been like a year, right? A little over a year since you've been out last.
Yeah. What was the last time? What did I do the last time I was here? I have a short-term memory loss.
We talked about, I think Mia was like a few months old. And then we talked about Eddie's phone. Remember?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. My sisters-in-law watched that.
Yeah. How you been? People want to know how you been.
Oh, I've been great.
I've been great.
Just living life, cruising, being a mom, being a wife, being a best friend.
Yeah.
I'm just like freaking staring off into space.
Yeah, I know. I made her a coffee this morning, guys. How is it? You're really picky with your coffee.
It was really good. It was really good. And I think in that cup that's worth like $100, I'm pretty sure that's how much she spent on that cup.
It's great. A glass cup, guys. She loves this glass cup.
It's so like thick. Can you hear that? I'm like, if you do this to mine, it just sounds like plastic. This is glass. This is like some bulletproof glass there.
I told her, I was like, I just got it at TJ Maxx. What'd you say?
I'm like, oh, I wish I had a TJ Maxx by my house. I go to Ross.
Oh, guys. All right. I'm so excited to have her on today because we have a fun episode today. Because, you know, we're all about motivational and seriousness. But today I'm like, it's time for a fun one. Yeah. All right. So the intro I have today is, over the weekend, we watched The Exorcist. We watched it with Areli and Eddie too. What was your take? What do you rate the movie?
The Exorcist, I rate it a 6.
A 6?
Yeah. I just really like the graphics. I think makeup and all the stuff that they did, like as far as just to make it look really believable. I really liked the hair and makeup. I really liked everything. I think it's the best Exorcist that I've seen where it's like, it looks really good. Mm-hmm. Like every how they just make it looks really nice.
Yeah, so this is the newest one, The Believer. I liked it too. I think you're right. The makeup and everything on there was really good. Yeah, it was good. For the girls too, the acting that the young girls did
amazing. And both of them looked really scary, but especially the
La Morenita?
No, the other one, La Bolilla.
La Güera?
Yeah, La Güera. She looked scary. She looked like it.
She did.
She looked like it.
Yeah.
They made her have like a huge forehead. But it looked cool. She
was really, really scary looking. Yeah.
I just didn't like the ending, if I'm being honest. I just didn't. It was too much of a happy ending. I know that sounds bad, but it's just kind of
You think it was?
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
I know I don't want to...
No, don't spoil it.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but I just feel like it was just... Like, I know it was sad at the end, but I don't know. You know how it's usually something happens and it's like, oh, it's still not over. There's going to be something else. But right there, it just ended? It just ended.
I liked that it just ended like that. I think it, like... healed my wound of the sad part about the ending.
Oh, okay. I guess. Yeah. No, I didn't like it.
You always like devastating endings, though.
Damn, does that mean I have trauma?
You do. I feel like anytime we watch a movie and she's like, oh, the ending was too good. I'm like, what do you mean too good? I wanted it to have a good feeling. She's like, nah, it needs to be more fucked up. I'm like,
I have trauma.
No. You're like, it's because I don't believe in happy endings. Dang.
I need a psychologist.
Yeah. I'll pass you her number. But yeah, I gave it like a 5.5. I didn't really, like, I feel like the storyline was okay, but like, it wasn't as scary. It was like, I don't know. There was just something about it that I didn't really like.
Yeah.
Like, even, like, through the whole exorcism part. Like, I feel like it just...
It was too fast, right?
Yeah, like it was
something happened and then it jumped on to the next and it was just like, dang, like I don't know. It didn't build up. It didn't have a good build up.
Yes, it didn't have a good build up.
Like, it just went from, like, straight to the climax and then you're just kind of like, okay, I don't know what happened in between. Yeah. Even though they did describe it, but it just wasn't so detailed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't really, really like it. So I give it a 6. But, yeah, so right after that, these ojos over here was like... oh, can you please come to a haunted house with me and Eddie? And I'm like, oh my God. Sound like that. I'm like, no, I don't want to go. I'm like, I haven't gone to a haunted house in like 3 or 4 years. I have PTSD from like, I'm claustrophobic, guys. So it's not the scariness. It's like, if I have to be put in between like those bags, I freak out. Like I feel like I can't breathe. And I'm like, all right, I was like, you convinced me just because you're my comadre. I'm like, I will go, but I will ask and see which one has like any type of claustrophobic thing. And thankfully the two that we went in didn't have anything.
No, but you had your eyes closed the whole time.
Well, I was scared.
I was wearing a sweater and she was holding onto my sweater the whole time. And then she was holding onto Chris the whole time. She was like holding onto Chris and just her whole back. Chris's bag was literally on Jazzy's nose. It was just like, she was just like burying himself in his back and she wasn't even looking. So like people would try to scare her and she was just in between me and Chris and it was just, but she went through it.
But I was scared. I still yelled.
Because you would yell before they even scared you. So then you would scare Chris and then you would scare me. So it's just kind of like who really was
scaring who?
Yeah, the whole time.
I think I was just like already preparing myself for the scare. I was like, oh, she's coming out right now. And I'd be like, she's coming out. The clown one, I had my eyes open for the most part because you guys led. And I was holding onto your sweater, but you were like making sure I wasn't on your bag. So you kept running. And Chris was scaring you more on that one too.
Yeah, he scared me in the beginning. But the clown one was better than the other one. I don't know if they've ever been to Phobia, but the clown one was better than the first one that we went to. I forgot what it was called.
But I feel like I did feel old because there were so many young kids. It reminded me of when I was in high school
I know. Yeah,
and now I'm like,
kids.
There was so many kids.
I guess it's just, I mean, I don't know. We haven't been to a haunted house in a long time, but probably it'll be more of a long time now.
Have you seen, I'm sure you have, it's popping again it always comes like up on your feed during Halloween, what is it? The something Manor? The one that, Manor. The something Manor where the guy from, I think he was like in the South somewhere, North Carolina, South Carolina.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No. You haven't seen it? No. Where you have to sign a waiver?
Oh, because they can touch you?
Well, they can do all sorts of things except not kill you. Have you seen that one?
No.
I'll have to see. You really have never seen it?
No.
So there was a documentary on Netflix that I watched that every episode had like different like not scary stories, but like had like different cultures' beliefs and what they do to celebrate the dead and things like that. So like Mexico's episode was La Santa Muerte and how the drug dealers, do the Santa Muerte. And there's all different sorts of interesting things. And one of the episodes revolved around this guy. He's like a older white man and he created this house. So for anybody like who really wants to push their limits and you have to sign a waiver. And right now, apparently there's a waiting list of 2,500 people. So before you even go, you're on this wait list, right? And you have to sign away your rights. Well, the issue is now that he's hiring ex-convicts. So ex-rapists, ex-convicts. So everyone who goes through it,
Why would he do that?
I think honestly, like the video watching yesterday was like he really just likes to torture people. Like I think they just like it, and these people sign up for it. Well, the issue is that supposedly you have a safe word and you can say the safe word at any point, right? Because it's supposed to be like, what is your limit? Well, the issue is that even then people don't. The people and they don't listen to your say. So it's literally until they see that you're gonna pass out. Like they will waterboard you, hang you upside down, put cockroaches in your mouth, like cut you. One of the guys, they cut his thumb off, like stuff like that, like crazy stuff.
But you also have to be crazy to get on that wait list if you know that all these things are happening.
That's right? The thing. Like I'm like, people in the comments are like, who is wanting to do that?
Yeah, no, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's like you getting off on that shit.
I feel like it's like, very traumatic. And people even then after that have PTSD after that. You can't even go back. Like, how do you go back to your normal life after that? No.
I mean, you go through a super traumatic experience. Like, that's super traumatic.
Traumatic.
It's like people go through these things like when they don't want to, and imagine just you wanting to. I think there's something wrong with you.
I'm going to send it to you. I can't believe that.
No, I've never seen that. I've seen of places where you could go like, I don't know if it's still around, but it used to be like this old hospital thing where you could just go through every level, and if you don't want to go to the next level, you just get out. That's another one. And then I've heard of one where you go into like the forest and they're able to chase you, but never to that extent. Like I wouldn't do that. I probably would do the other two, but I wouldn't do that one.
Because you're the queen of Halloween. You love to decorate the gym and everything.
I like to decorate, and I like Halloween. I think I just like any thing that we can celebrate, because I feel like here we don't really celebrate a lot of things.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, yesterday my mom FaceTimed me. Well, you saw that I was in your office and my dad FaceTimed me, but I was in the lobby when they first FaceTimed me, and the back, has the spiders and everything. And my mom saw, she's like, did you put that in your house? Cosas del demonio? And I'm like, no, mom, estoy en el gimnasio. And she's like, oh, okay. Like, she was freaking out. I told you. I was like, I'm surprised your mom isn't like,
well,
oh
she
my
hasn't
God.
been since they decorated.
Did she go last year when you did the haunted house?
No.
Yeah.
No, my mom doesn't like any of that. But my mom always has an excuse. Like if I would tell her, oh, mamá, oí una voz, or like I heard a little voice, a little cat noise, and she was just like, oh, it's probably some cats that were in the back. And I'm like, there's no cats. And she's like, no, it was some cats. It was some cats. Like she always has like
an explanation.
An explanation for everything. And then one of my employees messaged me yesterday and they were just like, hey, one of the animatronics is turning on without you pressing on it, because you have to press on it for it to come up. And he's like, there's no one in the lobby. And it's like, it's coming up, like it's acting like there's somebody stepped on it. And I was like, you're lying. There's no way. And then he was like, no, I swear. And then I was training one of my clients, and then he goes and he's like, something fell and there was no reason why it would have fallen. And then one of the members was like, yeah, I saw it fall. And I was like, no, there's no way. I don't believe you. So
did you look through the cameras?
No, I haven't. But I'm like, that'd be crazy. I was like,
I'm not going back to your gym.
Have a real ghost?
No. I ain't going.
Name him Henry.
Henry?
Henry the ghost.
Oh
I always name all my ghosts Henry.
Well, you named your skeleton. When did you end up naming him? She put it like how many feet is that skeleton?
It's 12 feet, I think.
Yeah, she put a huge skeleton in the gym, which is actually really cool. But
we called him Glenn.
You ended up going with Glenn?
Glenn. He just looks like a Glenn. He's bald and
he looks like
skinny. Sorry, Glenn.
Sorry if your fiance or husband
if your name is
Glenn. All right, so before we get to today's topic, give us a little bit of a mom life update. How's it going being a mom?
Oof. Okay. I mean, I feel like mom life now for me is better. Not saying that it wasn't good, but I feel like it's more, I get more freedom now. I mean, she's about to be 2, si Dios quiere, by the end of the month. So I feel like, I mean, I don't know if all toddlers are this way, but she's pretty good. I mean, she just needs to be fed.
She eats a good amount, guys. You should see her little tummy.
She eats pretty good. She just needs to be fed, and she does her own thing. She only cries when she's hungry or she's teething. Like right now, she's teething. But no, I mean, I feel like I think after 11 months, you kind of cruise. Just obviously depending if your kid is in good health, but we've been cruising since 11 months, and we've only had issues from whenever she's gotten sick a little bit or whenever she teethes. But no, I think it's been pretty good. 2 is, I know there's an unpopular opinion, but 2 is my favorite age.
I know you love it.
Like she's so sweet. She cuddles. She's more aware of things. She screams out her names now. You know, she's more sweet. I mean, you know, now that she's more sweet, she's more aware. 2's my favorite age, but I mean, it's my favorite age now. I'm looking forward to her, you know, growing up and seeing. I mean, obviously I have like, it makes me sad that she's growing up, but I can't believe I'm a mom. I still can't believe it.
I look at you sometimes and I'm like, especially when Areli, sometimes when she's like, I don't even know when you're dressed a certain way. Like sometimes you look so young, and so does Eddie. Like they both look so young, and I'm like, that doesn't even look like your child.
No, I know it.
I'm like,
there's times where people come by the house and they knock on the door. I mean, I've told you, they come in and they knock on the door and they're like, is your parents home? And I'm like, no. I'm like, they're not home. If you come back at 6, they'll be here, because I don't want them to talk to me about what they're selling, you know?
Yeah. Oh my God, so you lie? Oh my God, Chrissy's the lie for the vendors here. Yeah, that's smart as fuck.
Yeah, they're like, oh, are your parents home? And I'm like, no, she gets home like around 7 if you come back around that time. And they're like, well, what kind of color car does she drive? And I'm like, a red one. We don't have a red car. Because I feel bad.
I know.
Because, they're just trying to make a living. And I'm just like, I can't. So I just lie.
Oh my God, that's so smart. I typically don't open the door. Usually Chris is the one here.
I feel bad because they know I'm inside, because they see the cars. Well, the good thing with you, your cars aren't, you don't even know if you're home or not.
Yeah.
But I'm like, mine are outside, and I'm like, they know I'm here.
Yeah.
It's like they know I'm inside.
And then Mia's like, hello?
Because she does that. When someone's at the door, she starts screaming like, someone's home. So I just open the door, and I'm like, no, my parents aren't home.
Oh my God, tell us a little bit about how you got Mia potty trained a little bit already.
Oh yeah, so she got
scariest thing as people going around her. I'm like, oh my God, she's gonna embarrass us and pee all over the place.
Whenever we went to the children's museum.
Oh my God, is she?
Mia? So Mia is potty trained now. Like, she's fully potty trained. But a couple weeks ago, we went to the children's museum and we went with Jazzy and Chris. We're just like, oh, let's take her to the museum. And I took her without her diaper because she was potty trained in my eyes. You know, she was like, you know, good, but I have to always remember to take her. So she won't, you know, go on herself. But I forgot, in like this little station and went inside the Children's Museum, and Mia just obviously like, she didn't tell me she had to go, so she just goes. And
I feel it on my Fendi chancla. I'm wearing my Fendi chanclas and I'm like, why is it wet down there? And I'm
I was
like, and then her face, I looked over and she was like, I was like, oh shit, she pissed. I was like, she's peeing.
And the next thing you know, we just look around to see where's Chris, and he's gone. He got so embarrassed.
He was like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know them.
I don't know.
I literally looked around. I was like, where's Chris? He gone.
He probably saw when it started and he just left.
With another family.
He's with another kid.
I can't.
But that's the incident that she had in public. But ever since then, she hasn't really had an accident. I mean, obviously, it's like a trial and error. I mean, you go, she learns. But she's fully potty trained now. I mean, I looked it up on TikTok on how to potty train her, and they said to just, you know, let them roam around the house, or just with the big shirt on, and eventually they'll probably go on themselves, but they don't like it. I mean, who likes to feel, you know, themselves wet? So she started, I put her on the toilet like a couple of times, and she wasn't really scared in the beginning. So then I just kind of promoted her to go. Like, I would just be like, like, go, like, push.
Yeah.
And then eventually she just started learning, and now she tells me when she needs to go. She tells me in Spanish, you know, pee, popo, like all that. And yeah, now she's potty trained, and I'm really proud of her. I'm glad that it wasn't so hard for me. I know that there's parents that they can't do it, or the kid just doesn't want to.
Yeah.
But I'm blessed that she's potty trained.
Yeah, it's crazy that you didn't go, like, because Kylie right now is through a pamper stage, you know, the pull-ups.
Yeah,
Like, you went straight from diaper to cloth undies.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. No, I'm happy that she was able to catch on quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. She's potty trained.
She's potty trained.
She's a little grown kid.
She is.
She's so it's like, I feel like every milestone she's been able to hit it. I mean, I still need to make her do a circle, right? Before her, like, her 2-year-old appointment. She needs to learn how to make a circle. It's like, Jazzy took her niece to her 2-year-old appointment, and she said, oh, well, they have to do this and that. And she's like, does Mia know how to do a circle? And I'm like, no, she doesn't.
So we tried teaching her the other day. She learning. Like, she has her own time. This girl's a Scorpio too, so she's like on her own time. She doesn't smile unless she wants to smile. She doesn't like people a lot. She gets overwhelmed. Yeah. Like, if she sees too many people, she's like, no, thank you. Yeah. So she is already like showing her signs of a Scorpio. Yeah. She will be real smart. She's gonna be real smart.
I hope so.
I know the audience or the people listening want to know, why did you pick me and Chris to be her godparents?
Oof. I don't know. I'm just kidding. No, I mean.
And do you regret your decision?
Eduardo does. I'm just kidding.
Eduardo.
I'm totally kidding. No, I mean, if obviously people follow you, but they know who you are, I guess, like, on social media. But we know Jazzy and Chris deep down, and we know that they're good people, and they have their head on straight, and they have goals, and they really are trying to become somebody in life, not just, you know, to be, you know, wealthy, but they just have good morals, and they're just great people. You just need to know who they are, but I haven't really met anybody like them, and I think that they're just great role models for Mia, and mainly like in how driven they are, and how if they're intact with their, I guess, emotions. Me and daughter really like is that they're really different from who we are. It's like she gets the best of both worlds. She gets, you know, us that we're her parents. We also, you know, we have a lot of similarities, but they're different. But we form, I guess, like a circle.
A circle. Yeah.
You guys are over here and we're over here, and she gets two perspectives, but we both love her.
Yes.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes. We have a lot of similarities, but we're also
very different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Yes. Was it hard? Like, did you to make that decision?
No.
Did Eduardo have like? No. Did you ask him like, oh, who are you thinking about? And he said someone else or anything like that?
Eduardo doesn't.
Eduardo does Eduardo.
Like, Eduardo doesn't think about stuff like that. He's very logical.
Like, okay.
Yeah, he's just, no, I mean, I told him, I mean, we had you guys in mind, and I was just like, what do you think? And he was just like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. I mean, that was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, you know what? I don't like that Jazzy girl. And I'm like,
I don't know about her, man. Maybe Chris, but
not her. Can we just get one of them? Can we just get one of them?
Yeah.
No, it's been so great having Mia here and watching her grow. I literally, I was up last week. I texted Areli like a picture at 2 a.m. because I was up through my phone. And I was just looking at all the old pictures. And I'm like, Mia was so little. Where did she go? I'm like, she's such a little grown woman right now. I'm like, she's potty trained. She's walking. She has sass. Like, I love that she's also like girly in the sense because
she's so girly.
She likes to carry. She loves to carry her purses.
Oh, yeah.
It's been so amazing to be on the other side too and watch her grow and like know that you get to be a part of her life. I'm like, I'm also ready for her to start talking a little bit more and start like being in sports or whatever it is. Guys, I'm going to get her into modeling. So if you guys know anybody that can help me with child modeling, let us know.
It's like Jazzy wants her to be a model. Chris wants her to be a NASCAR driver.
Yeah,
I want her
to be a softball player. We all want different things for her. Does Eduardo say what he wants her to be?
He wants her to be in soccer.
In soccer?
Yeah.
Oh my God. She's going to be in everything.
She's going to be in, like I told Jazzy, she can be in everything. And she'll just choose what she likes when she's older. But I want her to try a little bit of everything because I wish I had that option when I was little.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I didn't have no options. What are sports in Mexican culture?
It's like Cuban sad music.
Little violin.
The world's smallest violin.
All right, before we get into today's topic, I do want you to mention one last thing, the gym event that you're having.
Oh, yes. So at the end of the month, we are hosting an event at the gym for all you ladies that wanted to just come out and check it out or just want to get a good quick workout in. We're doing an all-girls event on October 28th from 12 to 4. It'll be an open gym. It's going to be decorated super cute. We're going to have a pop-up market, and everybody in the market is a small woman-owned business. So if you want to just come out and support them, we're going to have a girl DJ. Her name is DJ Rose. DJ Rose.
Yeah.
And it'll be super fun if you guys just want to spend some time, get a quick workout in, could do a little shopping. And we're going to be doing giveaways. Okay. We're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be giving away a Dyson Airwrap. We're going to be doing some Apple. I'm going to put my name. Apple headphones. And then we're doing a 6-week course that's being given away by a trainer. So it's going to be pretty fun if you guys have time to check it out.
Are you giving the big AirPods?
Yeah, the big ones, the AirPods.
You put your name in there because you've been wanting that for a while.
Why do we do that? Like, we always give away things we want.
Yeah, I gave away a Dyson before I had my own.
I know.
I'm like, what the hell?
I want all of that.
I know.
Hey, watch, I win.
You're like, and the winner is Areli Espinoza.
I was like, where is
you make
she?
up a fake name and you're like, oh, she's not here, but I'll email her and let her know she won. No, it's exciting, guys. So it's at Athletic Empire from what time?
From 12 to 4.
Okay, here in Houston, Athletic Empire, guys. I'll be there. If you guys want to work out, I mean, I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm going to be there and working out, but we can all work out.
It's going to be super cute.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
With good music. And
with good music. And
we have a good turnout. But the giveaways are good if you guys just want to. We're going to give it away to the first 75 people are going to get a ticket.
A ticket to get it. Yeah. Okay, so be there, guys. I'll be there from 12 to 4. So also you'll get a chance to meet me if you want to just go and chat. So, all right. Let's move on to today's segment. So I asked Areli to join because I've been wanting to do this segment for a while. And then I saw a TikTok. Her name is Jenny Solares. If you haven't come across her TikTok, it's been kind of going viral. Where it's Hispanic mom math. So like how things add up for them, or like Hispanic mom myths, right? So, and how all the Hispanic moms are like, uno nunca sabe. You know, did your mom say that to you?
Or like, uno nunca sabe si Dios quiere. You always have to say si Dios quiere. Porque si no, no va a pasar. Sí, yeah. And all this stuff.
Yeah, so let's get into number 1. I want to know if you went through this growing up, and I'll let you know if I went through this growing up. Because you went out yesterday, you can't go out today.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Eduardo can go ahead and tell you what we had to do. It was like a checklist. Yeah. If I was going to go out. Yeah. If Eduardo wanted to go out with me on Saturday and he told me the week before, I had to clean every day. Every day? Every day. Or he would come and help me clean. But yeah, she'll be like, no saliste ayer, no vas a salir para el resto de la semana. Like literally that's how my mom was. So we would set up like kind of try to catch her. So I would clean every day. I would try to be like, oh, Mom, what do you need? You mean to go pick you something up? What do you need? Yeah. So she can go ahead. Go ahead and let me out.
Yeah, so you would put her in a good mood?
Yeah, we tried to put her in a good mood. Everyone was saying that.
Yeah. No, for me, I could only go out on Saturdays. And si yo pedía permiso salir Friday, oh, I couldn't go out Saturday. No, ya fuiste ayer, entonces you got to decide what day. So usually it was Saturdays, but so my ass was up at 8 a.m. and my mom was up cleaning, like literally scrubbing my bathroom floors. Everything had to be sparkling clean. And the faster I got it done, the faster I got out. Yeah. So by 11, 12, because I had a curfew. So I had to be home by 9 p.m. But she never said what time I could leave. She never said you have to leave at this time. So I was like waking up at 8 a.m. on a Saturday. And you know, when you're in high school, that sucks.
Did she ever not let you go out?
No, she knew. That was a rule. But I would help her clean everything. But honestly, I helped my mom clean a lot. Like I would literally do the whole house, make sure everything was done. Anything she needed was done. But it was done by 11, girl. And I was ready by 12 and he would pick me up at 12.
Dude, I don't know who else this happened to, but I would do that. I would clean. And I would ask her, I'd be like, oh, okay, Mom, I'm going to go out. And she's like, where are you going? You're not going anywhere. After I cleaned, after I slaved away. And then I'll be like,
would you cry?
I just like threw myself. You're like, ¿por qué me odias? Why?
Ya estoy cansada de esta vida. No me tratan bien.
And it sucks growing up with brothers because they get to do whatever they want. They get to do whatever they want. But they didn't even have to clean to go out. They were just like, okay, Mom, I'll see you later. And she'd be like, oh, okay, bye. But I had to clean, and then I would still get denied at the end of the day. It was horrible. I would throw myself everywhere. I thought I was Cinderella. I thought I had, like, a really mean stepmom, even though she was my mom. I was just like, oh, my God, my life is so horrible. But now that I'm a mom, I understand.
Did you ever pack your bag and pretend
oh,
you were leaving?
Oh, my God, my brother, Rocky, he has stories. I would pack I was like 11. I would pack my luggage and I would be standing like on the window, like about to just hop off, right? Because we used to live in this trailer home. Yeah. So I would be in the window and I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm never coming back. Be like, I hate y'all. Y'all just don't love me. And so I would pack my stuff and I had little Ritz. Like the Ritz packet, the cookies
in there,
yeah, with like some Capri Sun pouches, and I'm like, I'm gonna go, and then he would be like, I'll miss you, and you'd be like, I was like, you're not even gonna try to stop me.
The fact that you had food in your mouth,
I was about to run away. Where was I gonna find food?
Oh my God, you're so smart. I packed up my maleta like once. I always was like, me voy a ir, I'm leaving. All right, vete pues. I'm like, I'm gonna leave when I'm 18. My mom be like, no, you're not leaving when you're 18. But one time I did pack my bag, but it was just like, I threw a bunch of clothes and my room was upstairs and it was just a one room upstairs and I was like, you could hear the maleta coming down. And I was at the bottom of the stairs. I'm like, I'm leaving. She's like, where are you going? To my friend Natalie's house. And you would text Natalie, can I come over? She's like, right now, no, it's not a good time.
Oh my God. So you had nowhere to go. And you're like, my mom, I love you. Please take me back. Right now, it's not a good time. Hey, that ain't your friend. That was not your friend.
I can't. Dude, she wasn't. She wasn't. I'm like, what was I thinking? What was I going to go do?
Hey, Natalie, if you're hearing this, you were horrible.
Yeah, she probably ain't hearing this. Oh, my God. Okay. Next one. This one you are aware of. We weren't as aware of. Well, we are, but we don't follow this rule. Hispanic time. You say the party is at 3, but it starts at 5. People who are there at 3 are helping put up stuff, chairs, tables, and decorations. And that is so true.
Hey, no lie though. The people that get there at 3, they want to leave soon.
That's what everyone in the comments was saying. Early, yeah. They're the type that just wants to show up to show face.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it happens. Like my mother-in-law, she's really good about getting there on time, but every single time she gets there on time,
she leaves so early.
She stays the whole time.
Oh, okay.
But she helps set up all the time because she's there so early.
That's how I am. Yeah. I'm like, I get there for your baby shower. Oh. I got there and I was like, we were parked outside and we're like, no one is here. And we were still like 20 minutes late. And I got down and you were like, we're still setting up. And I was like, where's everyone? She's like, oh, they're not going to get here for another 2 hours. I was like, are you serious? What am I supposed to do for 2 hours? Just sit here?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
I still abide by that rule to this day.
Yeah, you do.
I'm always late.
She's always late. Okay. Oh, this one. I don't know if your mom, but my mom, this one was like the funniest when I read it. You can't go to your friend's house if their dad is going to be there without the mom or if they have brothers.
No, my mom wasn't like that.
Oh, no. Si papá va a estar allí, no, porque uno nunca sabe. Si los hermanos están allí, no, because uno nunca sabe. Te pueden hacer algo.
I mean, I believe that now.
Yeah,
I feel like with Mia, I'm probably not. I mean, I'm not gonna be too strict, but I think that would be a concern for me now. But my mom never really.
To sleep over at friend's house?
She would never let me sleep over.
Oh,
at
see,
my
that's
friend's house.
like okay.
Yeah, but she would never ask like, oh, who's gonna be. She would always ask like, who you're going with, but she would never ask me like who's going to be at the house, because honestly, I would never really go over to people's houses except for like my best friends back in the day, but I wouldn't really
go
to a lot of different places.
Did your mom let you go to sleepovers or never?
No.
Never?
I couldn't
Ever?
sleep over. No, it was like so hard for me to sleep over someone's house, like so hard. And I understand that now. Like, I don't think I would ever let Mia sleep over people's houses. Like her friend's house. Like, yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, you never know who's there. But no, my mom was.
You know what? That's funny because my mom never really let me spend the night, only to like my girl cousin's house, right? Yeah. And even then, it was like.
Even then, for me, it was really
it was hard.
Yeah.
It was like I had to beg, mommy, please, 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 please. But yeah, my friend's house, I think I was able to spend the night like once or twice because it was their birthday sleepovers. Like they were having like a birthday party sleepover where a bunch of girls were going. Yeah. And then my mom and my dad dropped me off, met the parents, and it was like a whole thing.
Oh,
like,
wow. They met the parents?
Yeah. Like a lot of parents would go, drop off their daughters and meet the mom and whatever. Yeah. And then they would just leave. It would be like 5 or 6 of us all sleeping at that girl's house. So like that was like the only time. And then because I think also my dad knew the mom because she would go to our restaurant a lot. Yeah. So they had like a personal, but like, oh, I'm gonna sleep over so and so's house. Hell no.
No, I would never be able to go into like asking like that. Like, oh, I'm gonna sleep, but I couldn't do that. Yeah. I would have to get there, let it like, I guess marinate, and then call her and be like, Mom, can I sleep over? And she'll be like, no. No. Yeah. I was probably one of the only people that couldn't.
Yeah. But I feel like I get it now too. Like I feel like I would rather, like, and Mia's not my child. I would rather Mia come here and invite her friends here with me. Yeah. Or at your house.
Yeah, with someone you know.
Or like, okay, yeah, you can't go, but she can come sleep over here. Mm-hmm. You know, I feel like that's how I would be.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I won't want the girls to come over to my house, but as far as Mia going over there, no. You just don't. I mean, this world has also gotten really ugly.
Just don't know. Uno nunca sabe.
Uno nunca sabe.
All right. You need to ask your dad. I don't know if this one relates to you as much because your dad worked out of town a lot, but you need to ask your dad permission, but your mom still has the last word.
Oh, well, yes. It's like an unspoken thing, right? Yeah. Because I would go ask my dad. My mom would be like, no, ask your dad. And I would ask my dad, and my dad would be like, no, ask your mom. And then my mom would say no. Yeah. And then I would go back to my dad. Well, my mom said no. Well, then it's a no.
Yeah. Yeah. No, my mom would be like, pregúntale a tu papá. And then my dad would be like, because we could sweet talk my dad. We could sweet talk him, and I'd be like, "Hi, Bobby, please. Like, hi, Bobby, please. I promise I'll help you." This, he'd be like, "Okay." And then my mom would be like, "¿Qué te dijo tu papá?" Que sí. Okay, pero no quiero que me digas que no quiero escuchar him reclamándome later on that we let you go. And then my dad would be like, "No, then you can't go." So I couldn't go because my mom would be like, "I don't want you to come back at me." Because something happened and blame me. You let her go. So take that responsibility. My dad never wanted it.
So he's like, oh shit, no.
No, he'd be like, no. Because he was like, my mom would scare him to be like, to say no.
But I'm pretty sure because he would probably just be in your mom's ear the whole time that y'all were gone. And she was like, I ain't putting up with that shit.
Yeah, that's probably why. Or he was probably like scared, like, for shit, if something do happen to her, it's my fault.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
true. Oh, yes,
I think he just didn't want to be the guilt, like if something actually did happen. Yeah. So my mom, they were never like, oh, yeah, like, on a team, we're both going to say yes. My mom would be like, all right, like, you're letting her go. So we never got to do anything. Making caldo when the weather is 90 degrees.
Does your mom still do that? Yes. Yeah? Yeah, my mom be making pozole sometimes just because she wants some.
Yeah, she wants some.
And she'll make it. She'll make mole, tamales.
But mole is a little bit, at least thicker, so it's not like a caldo. Like a freaking caldo de pollo, oh my God. If your mom was making that in the summer, you were like...
My mom makes that.
Really?
My mom makes all the food that you would just make at the end of the year throughout the whole year.
Oh, shit.
She makes that atole, because atole is what you eat with the tamales. Yeah. She would make that. My family just celebrates that all around. It's just different towards the end of the year because she'll make it seguido.
Does your mom make champurrado?
Yes.
The one with chocolate abuelita? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, that's a Guerrero thing, and I love it. Mm-hmm. That is my number one request for his mom is to make me champurrado. His grandma makes the best, and she knows that I love it, so she'll make a lot for me. Yeah. But I'm like, It's just eating chocolate because I like the grittiness of it. And it tastes just like if you're biting down on chocolate. It's so fucking good. Okay. Ya nos vamos and ends up staying for at least 2 more hours.
Oh my God. That's my family.
That was my family. Oh my God. So they would make fun of my little sister, Yadi, the middle one, because she would have an attitude. She'd be like, pues ya vámonos. Because my dad would be like, okay, ya nos vamos. So he would make us say bye to all our friends, stop playing, stop watching the movie. And then we'd go outside with him so he could say bye to all his friends. And we'd be out there for another hour. And I'm like, I could have finished the damn movie.
Yeah.
But you said we were leaving, and we're standing there like idiots, and we haven't left.
Yeah, that was my parents. Yeah, and then like they just come in, and like you said, you just stop playing. Or sometimes we picked up on it that we would just stay, be like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll go outside right now. And my aunt's the same way. She'll be like, I have aunts that are the same way. So that like my little cousins now, they'll be like, yeah, vámonos. Oh, okay, but they won't move. Because they're like, we're not gonna leave right now.
Yeah, until they're very like, okay, yeah, pues ya vámonos.
Like they're mad. They could even have the keys, and they could be like, okay, yeah, we're really leaving, and then they still stay another hour. Yeah. It's the same.
Also, like your mom saying, I'm on my way. She's still an hour away.
Yeah, dude. Like yesterday, whenever I called her, she was gonna pick up Mia. She was like, no, ya me voy, and I hear my aunt in the background. I was like, you're not leaving.
Dude, the funniest one for me was when you wanted your mom to take care of Mia, and she was like, sí, ya voy. She was leaving the Galleria. And then you call her, I'm like, it's been 40 minutes. And you call her and you're like, hey, ya mero llegas? Like, are you almost here? And she was like, no, we're still in the Galleria. She's like, and I think she was like, your dad wanted something from like Dillard's or something. I'm like, are you kidding me? We didn't get to work out that day.
It's been a couple of times now that we haven't been able to work out.
Because your mom's like, I'm on my way. And I'm like, your mom's lying, girl. Your mom is lying.
She's not even left yet.
That's when I have hope. When she gives me hope when she actually arrives on time, I'm like, oh my God, the God does exist. I'm like,
we get to work out today.
Yeah. Okay. You can't turn on any light inside the car when it's dark or you'll get pulled over.
Oh, yeah. That's the one that Dorna said yesterday.
Yeah. Did your parents do that?
Oh, yeah.
When we were driving to Mexico, oh my God, I wanted to read sometimes at night or something. If my telephone had a light, my dad would be like, no puede haber like luz en el carro, nos para la policía.
I wonder what it originated from, like why? Yeah. Because even till this day though, like I feel like I'm like that. I don't like to turn on any lights at night or anything.
We don't either. Yeah. It gives us anxiety.
Yeah, like it's the same. Like I believe it. I don't know if it happens or not. I don't know if it's like a thing.
I don't know.
Because why did it just doesn't make sense.
I don't know where it originated from. Yeah. I really wonder what man or what lady started this rumor.
Got stopped by a cop because her lights were on in her car.
And then just started spreading this rumor everywhere. Because I don't know.
Because until this day, I don't turn on the lights in the car.
Yeah, we don't either.
Like I'm just like, I don't want to get stopped.
Okay, you can't wash your hands after ironing or quedas chueca.
No, I have not heard that. But have you heard the one that's like, don't go outside really fast because se te pone choca la boca. If it's cold outside.
If you what?
Si está frío afuera, if it's cold outside, you can't just walk out like you're warm, or like if you just woke up or you're like your body temperature is really warm, you can't step outside because if not, your mouth's gonna get crooked.
I didn't know that your mouth was gonna get crooked.
Yeah, I just choca la boca. You're like, and then there's family members that I have that have the la boca así, y mamá was like, mira, porque se fue para afuera cuando estaba frío.
Bro, no. I feel like my mom was just, she's like, you can't go out in the cold like that, right? Because you'll get sick or whatever. But my mom was like, if you iron and you wash your hands after ironing all my dad's pantalones, she doesn't wash her hands.
I've never
She showers before she irons because she says that her hands, you can get chueca, but you know what I think it is? Because my mom doesn't know science. So I think it's like her muscles just get tense, so they cramp. And I think she's just getting a cramp, and she thinks that her hand it's gonna be
like the little hand from Scary Movie.
Yeah, like this. She's gonna go like this. I feel like that's my mom's excuse. I was like, Mom, oh my God, you can't eat grapes at night or they'll give you a cough.
No, never heard that.
Really? Chris's mom, you're the one that told me that. Your mom was telling you that. My mom, like, the uva thing, I don't really know. But, I mean, I know you're not supposed to have, like, limes when you're on your period because it makes cramps worse or something like that. But the
never
grapes.
Happened to me.
Never happened. Yeah, girl.
I love lime. I love anything hot sauce. Never happened to me. I've never heard the grape one. I feel like I've heard other myths about the grape ones, but I can't think about it right
now. Because you got your period, you can't be left alone. Did your mom start acting different when you got your period?
My mom didn't even tell me I was going to get a period.
Oh, she didn't?
No. My mom was really bad at those talks.
So when you got it, what happened?
I thought I was dying. I really thought I was dying.
Were you in school or where?
No, I was at home. I had just gotten done playing. I went inside, went to the restroom, and then obviously that happened. And I was just like, Mom! Because I thought I was bleeding out. Like, I don't even know from where. And she was like, oh, no, that's normal. And then, like, why didn't you never
Your mom
tell
is
me?
so like, eso es normal.
I was 12. I was 12. I was like a late bloomer, I guess. But no, I
was 13.
Were you 13?
I got my period, I was 13.
Wow. Mm-hmm. It's pretty late.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard.
What grade are you in 8th grade? How old are you in 8th grade?
Yeah, you're 13.
Yeah. You were in what, 6th grade?
I was 12. Yeah, I was. Yeah, 5th grade. 5th grade.
Oh my God.
I was like 11, 12. Yeah.
You were little.
Yeah. Well, no, there's people that get it when they're 9.
Wait, no, I was in 6th grade, not 8th grade.
So you were like 12.
So I was 12.
So
12,
we got
13.
the same. Yeah.
No, yeah. So I was 12, 13. Yeah. Because I was in 6th grade. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
No, my mom told me I got mine on a field trip. It was really embarrassing.
Damn, that sucks. Did you?
No, we were caving. We were in caves.
Oh my God. You were doing manual labor.
And I was like, I had dirt. And then I was like, why do I have blood with my dirt stains? And then one of my friend's mom was like, oh, honey. And then she took me.
But your mom told you.
Yeah, my mom had told me. So I wasn't freaking out because my mom had told me, like, you were going to get a period. But my mom was also very, like, I don't know if your mom was like this, but I feel like my mom is so superstitious about random things. Like, so my mom would be like, if she saw a young girl with big hips, oh, yeah, she already got her period. She got her period, so boys need to stay away because her hips had formed. Or if
like embarneció, like she matured.
Matured, right? So she'd be like, oh, she already got her period. My mom would like to have, like, a guessing game. We go to parties, she'd be like, she got her period. she still has. Or my mom would be like, if there was a young girl and her natural boobs are a little saggier, she'd be like, she lets guys touch them. Que se los manosean. You know what that means?
Yes.
Like,
Uh-huh.
they, like, play with them. I'm like, Mom, that is such a lie.
It's like, poor girl.
She just has natural saggy boobs.
It's a condition.
But Mom would be like, no. And my mom, my poor mom to this day, she'll be like, nah, I'm not going to say it because she'll be embarrassed. But yeah, I'm like, Mom, that has nothing to do. She's like, no, if they're saggy like that, it's because she lets guys play with them. I'm like, you are so judgmental.
She's so innocent too, though.
My mom is so innocent. My mom grew up without a mom, guys, too, and I've talked to you guys about her. So if you're new to the channel, to the podcast, my mom grew up without a mom. So everything she learned on the streets. so
don't blame her.
Don't aspirin.
Oh my God. All right, I have 2 more. Drinking protein powder, los polvos are super bad for you. Did your mom ever tell you
to
that?
this day.
Oh, yeah. His mom. I mean, I think now she's a little bit more okay with it. But when we first started training and he was drinking, like, his just, like protein powder, chocolate. No, that's, like, drugs. Like, that's so bad for you. Like, why are you taking all this stuff for muscles? Like, they don't understand that concept.
No, because I guess it's not natural. I guess to them, it's just like you're putting something in your body that, because you tell them what it's for and they're like, that's not normal.
Yeah.
No, I've never had to do that before, and I'm fine. There's no reason why you need to take that. Lo que hacen los kids nowadays, they're just so dumb. They don't understand how their body works.
My dad's like, just drink some of the cow milk. It'll be strong. I'm like, oh my God, Dad. And like yesterday, he's like, yeah, me tomé 2 pajaretes. I'm like, oh.
Pajaretes?
Yeah, which is cow milk with liquor. First thing at like 7 a.m. That's what he does.
Oh, that's
every
how my
day.
family is too.
Every day in the farm. Just wakes up, goes milks his cows. He'll add a shot of tequila, some Nesquik powder.
Nesquik.
But it has all the bubbles and shit.
Nesquik, though. Oh, my God.
Nesquik, yeah, girl. I put Nesquik on everything. Nesquik on my cornflakes, Nesquik on my
cereal.
cereal.
Eduardo used to do that, too. He would put, like, the Cocoa Puffs, and then he would put the chocolate powder on top, and then with the chocolate milk. You guys are doing there's chocolate milk? Yeah, That's
the one thing me and Eddie have in common.
You guys love chocolate.
We love chocolate, and we love dessert. So anytime we go out to eat, I look at Eddie, I'm like, you going or I'm going? Who's asking if we going out to dessert after this?
He got that from his dad. I remember whenever I used to go over all the time, his dad would hide all the little, like, the gancitos and everything. He would have a hiding spot next to the stove because he didn't want any of his kids to grab any because all of them love chocolate.
Yeah.
And but Eduardo would know where his hiding spot was.
Oh my
but he would always like hide all his stuff.
Oh my
I was like,
goodness.
it was all together on the bottom shelf of like right next to the stove, and it was just like all crammed in there because he didn't want anybody to touch his stuff.
It's like you and your Jello when you didn't want to share your Jello with Mia.
Oh, guys. Yeah, sometimes I have to hide my food. It's true what they say that your kids, like whenever you have a kid, just get used to you having to share all the time because
she wants everything.
She wants everything. Yeah. Just because I have it. Like Adora could be eating and she's like, no, I don't want any of your stuff.
But when
whatever my mom has, I want it.
Yeah, that's good for you. Okay, and last one. If you stayed home from school because you're sick, you couldn't like laugh or like watch TV or anything because you were too sick. Like if you sometimes I could watch TV, but if you laughed, if my mom caught me laughing, no estás enferma. Te voy a llevar a la escuela.
Oh yeah, yeah, like that.
Yeah, she'd be like, you're healthy enough to laugh.
Yeah.
Then no, we're going back to school.
I think even today, I think I do that with Mia nowadays too, because I'm just like, I think she's sick, and then I come home and she's running around everywhere, and I'm like, oh, she's not sick.
Yeah, that's how kids are. Yeah. That was the last one. Yeah. Can you think of anything?
No, not in the top of my head.
No.
I mean, other than that, just if you walk outside and it's cold, like your mouth's gonna freaking like turn. I mean, there's so many things that Mexican I just can't think from the head.
I think those are the only ones. Do you have any? Yeah, I think that's it. That's the only ones. Like, but I got it for that girl. I gave you guys her name on TikTok. Most of the comments and stuff, and I was like cracking out because I was like, oh my god, we all were raised the same.
Yeah.
Me and Areli were just talking about how things are just a little bit different depending on where you're from in Mexico. Like she's from Guerrero, Chris is from Guerrero, I'm from Guadalajara, and Eddie's from Nuevo León. So we're all very like different Mexicans, right? Like we're all different. We all also have like a different like the way we speak and everything.
The way you refer to things too.
Yeah. Like Guerrero has their own language. When I was first around Chris's family, I'm like, damn, these people are loud.
Oh yeah, dude.
And like they're very like aggressive, but your mom's like that too.
Yeah, my mom's very loud. She laughs really loud. I speak really loud. Sometimes I laugh really loud, and I don't even realize how loud I am until Eduardo points it out. You're like, you're screaming, and I'm like, well, that's the way I talk. You know what? I also feel like a lot of people, and might be like me just stereotyping because of people I know, but I feel like a lot of people from Guerrero are not lovey-dovey. No. Right? Because your mom's not lovey-dovey. My dad's not like that at all. Your dad's not lovey-dovey. You're a little bit more lovey-dovey than them. Just a tad bit. A tad bit. I have to get it out of her, right? But I think it's good because I feel like it's pushed you to be a little bit more lovey-dovey. Yeah. Eduardo's not lovey-dovey. Eduardo's not? Mm-mm. Chris isn't. Well, Chris is now with me, but before he wasn't. His mom is not. I just feel like people from Guerrero are very like, like blunt and like just like, I don't know, like they love you, but they love you. It's like a tough love. Yeah. Or you just know that they love you. Or maybe it's just Mexicans in general. I don't know. I guess maybe it just depends on who you grew up with, right? Because I feel like there is some people that are really like there's a lot of people from where I'm from that they're very lovey-dovey with their kids. Yeah. And their kids are very lovey-dovey. But my dad didn't grow up with his dad, and my grandma wasn't really like the lovey-dovey type. My mom grew up with her grandparents, and they weren't really. And my grandma's like her mom, she's very, I think she's really sweet. Yeah. Yeah. And my grandpa, he's so sweet. But even then, whenever they're like, "Oh, my grandpa's so sweet," he's just like, "Oh my God, mi princesa," like all this stuff. Oh, and is then he I'm just really? I'm like, "Oh, I love you too, grandpa." Oh, but like, yeah, because it's my mom's stepdad, so it's not like he's not even really her real dad, but he's my grandpa. That's the only grandpa I've ever known. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, my dad's never lovey-dovey. Even now, like whenever I want to be like super lovable with Mia, I feel a little odd. Really? Yeah. Like, because I'm just not used to it. Even though she's my kid, you know, I love her with everything, but I'm not like, oh, like you know, like just super like that. I mean, I'm just like, oh, I love you so much, and then I kiss her, and then I'm like, okay, and that's it. That's enough. Even with the daughter, I feel like we're just dry, but I know. I know y'all were sexting each other yesterday at the gym. Oh, that's because he got a haircut, you know, it's just different. She was like taking off his clothes in the gym yesterday. I was like, I was just telling Jazzy how I find daughter just so he's just my type. I feel like that's just my type. Like, I just look at him and I just think he's so sexy. I was like, he's so hot to me. I'm gonna go over here. No. I think it's sweet. I love it when I hear it. Not like I love it in a weird way, but I like to hear that, you know, people are happy. Yeah, people are happy. Mm-hmm. I mean, I screw. Don't even talk about Chris. Me talking about me looking at Eduardo, Jazzy, and Chris. That's just another level of
We're legit.
We're
legit in the middle of the gym having sex in our mind.
And you can tell they don't even try to hide it. I need to record it.
No,
one day you're just like, dang. It's like you're on the prowl.
No, my God, stop. I'm in heat.
You're in heat.
I'm in heat. All right, so thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, you're welcome.
Do not forget to come to the event, guys, at the gym if you're here in the Houston area. October 28th, right?
October
28th. Athletic Empire. If you guys have any questions, just DM me on Instagram. I'll be posting flyers too, and then I'll be giving flyers because you're going to be giving gift bags or something. Or no, why did you want my flyers for the...
Oh, just to promote it.
Just to promote. Okay, yeah. I'm going to give out flyers for the Provocative Experience. Don't forget to get your tickets. VIP, I think there's like 1 ticket left. So if you're trying to go to VIP, now is the time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
I'm not gonna keep it for